That's how you start a game. Listen to this. This is my jam. If this is the first thing you get at the start of a game, you know you got something funky ahead of you. Look at this guy. He looks funny. They all have weird names and I love it. We've got Peep, Minibird, Pumbaa, Humgrump, John Travolta, and what's her name?
It was Violet.
Huh. You must be the boring one. I might be a cynical bastard, but I still love any game that can recreate that sense of childish wonder and imagination. And Plucky Squire nails that with its art direction. It's all so colorful, and every other level I was like, oh, ah, ooh. Sorry, as I was saying, it's a children's tale inside a child's room, inside a video game, and the real kicker is seeing your character literally popping out of his book. It's all very meta. It looks great and it's so smooth and satisfying, kind of like this. Ah, yeah. Plucky Squire is at its best when it lets you navigate the room of this mysterious child called Sam. And by the way, I have my game theory here. His name is Sam and he keeps pet bugs. What are bugs afraid of? Snakes. He's got a whole Lego set with dinosaurs and a big wooden gate. Does that remind you of any movie where a Samuel actor played? Veloci Pastor, exactly. So I'm pretty confident in saying this is the room of young Samuel Elliott. Okay, back to Plucky Ducky. It's really a game with a great cozy vibe and some cool mechanics too. Yet my favorite is probably this thing. Look, I can cut this word out. Now, Tiny Frog has become Big Froggy. So cool, so joyful, so colorful, and so damn boring. God, what is it with me and British indie devs these days? They don't deserve my criticism. They already have to deal with the fact that the most decent food they can make is the default option in kids' menus around the world. I really tried here, and I feel bad for all the stuff I'm about to say, cause bad talking Plucky Placoon is like seeing a child with sparkling eyes showing you his first art project at elementary school, and then kicking him in the butt into a trash compactor. Art project included. But thankfully, I hate kids, so this should be easy. And the first admission here is, I lied to you. Remember when I said this is my jam? I didn't mean strawberry, I didn't mean peaches, I meant traffic jam. That's how it feels playing Plucky Squire. You take 3 steps, dialogue boxes. Get halfway through a puzzle, dialogue boxes. Finish this section, guess what? More dialogues. It's the video game adaptation of a start and stop stress test for cars. But the worst thing is how the characters are afraid you can't remember how to hold a controller and will pedantically explain you every single thing you have to do. It's so incessant, I genuinely feel like 8 hours out of 9 of gameplay were basically a glorified tutorial section. And that's the best case scenario, cause otherwise they'll try some small talk. They have nothing to say and say too much. You either get your ego jerked off with hundreds variations of "Oh, you're so cool and kawaii, Plucky," or some generic "Ooh, the evil dude is truly evil, huh?" This is the frame where the sleep-inducing puzzles are set. Mind you, on paper, they're fine. In practice, it's a slow, sluggish, sloppy, surplus slog. You carry a word around, but you can't see the rest of the map, so it becomes guesswork whether you need it or not, and oops, nope, wrong word.
Go back, exit the book, change the page, take another word, exit the book again, go back to the previous page, place the right word.
Even writing this down in my script is giving me narcolepsy. I guess when the devs made this game to rekindle players' inner child, they didn't expect it would translate into me turning into a 13 years old TikTok brain-rotten kid who needs his phone every 15 minutes to zone out from absolute boredom. At least the combat was faster, but it's really just a bare-bone button smasher. And the only way you could get some challenge out of it would be trying to play it with your nose. Oh, that's a game over screen, yeah. What, you think I was lying? You think I actually lost to the mighty foes of Pookie my Coochie? No, that's me falling asleep with my controller at hand, and I'm not even joking. And the devs must have realized it, cause otherwise they wouldn't need to use unique minigames to make boss fights slightly more exciting. And again, they look so good, but Jesus, does this look fun? Waiting endlessly? Does this section where all I'm doing is keeping both analog sticks on one direction look fun? That's when you just need to take a break and... Wait, what's that? What the bloody fidgety fudgety screwity is this? Skip minigame! Do they really value their own work so little they even give you an option to skip it? Well, sign me the hell up! Hey! Psst! Wanna know how you beat half the stages of the final boss? You press skip minigame! It's like half the dev team was focused on coming up with great, creative ideas, and the other half was entirely dedicated on finding ways to screw it all up. The only saving grace for this game would have been the story, the quirky characters. Shish, this is all about fourth wall break, meta-narrative, you can really go overboard with it. But instead it feels so condescending and dull, the most edge you could get from it is a paper cut. The most daring the writing ever gets is having two characters waving at you and asking to cheer them up. I could get that for free by watching Dora the Explorer. Dora. This is why I can't get a good read on Plumpy Bastard. Did they make this game for kids? Kids play Call of Duty, not this baby stuff.
But this is a game for little kids, RoboKnob, not for you and not for teenagers.
Oh, screw you, there's a difference between baby game and family-friendly game, trust me, I know. I'm the proud owner of the Platinum Trophy on Peppa Pig. A baby game is pathetically easy and accessible even to toddlers. And if you wanna consider this a baby game, please tell me what 5-year-old would slog through hundreds of lines of text, including the guy that speaks like freaking Shakespeare. The only audience left here is bitter adults who want a taste of their lost youth, without going the R. Kelly road for Christ's sake. That needs competent, engaging writing. Does Paper Mario ring any bells? So whom is this game written for?
Mamma mia!
Down to the very last minute, I was hoping this game would click for me. But no, once I hit that ending screen, I felt the same sense of freedom of a woman after she's given birth. It was finally over. But hey, let's end this on a positive note, because this game is kind of innovative in its own way. Overbloated with dialogues, amazing presentation that overpromises, lots of half-baked ideas that don't work well together. You guys have basically just invented the first AAA style indie game.
Everything, but you